Away. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact
It's Son Heung-min! Really well taken goal.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another video on the channel. I'm Gemini FIFA, and today we would continue the review on my tournament run so far. On the last episode, we saw me go from the round of 32 into the round of 16 and eventually into the quarterfinals. On this episode, we're going to be reviewing the quarterfinal matches, the first and the second leg. We'll see if we can get into the semi-final and possibly into the final. If this is your first time seeing my video and you enjoy the content or you find it helpful, do well to leave a like, subscribe, share the video, do whatever you can to help us get more reach. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so my opponent in the quarterfinal was a guy named King Bios, and with a name like that, you already know he would actually be a very tough opponent to go against. Now we get into the game and he was playing the 4-2-4 formation, which has been a very strong formation since the days of PES 21. In this match, we've brought in Van Nistelrooy mostly because of his offensive awareness, his positioning, and his finishing. Van Nistelrooy always do not disappoint me when he's in front of goal. I checked his formation one more time before the game starts, and I found out that he was actually moving pieces around, basically pulling his left back and right back all the way back, because obviously you can tell that he doesn't want to concede going into the game. With a team name like The Flash, you would think he wants to rush me and get it over real quick, but we'll see how that goes. We kick off the game, and of course we're going to go for that kickoff glitch. Get the ball to Van Nistelrooy. I should have played an extra pass here, but I just made the wrong decision. He gets the ball to Mbappe. I expected him to cut inside, but he just called my bluff, ran down the line, went all the way and tried to score with Mbappe. He gets the rebound and gets the goal. He gets the first goal and hits me with the celebration, and I was so mad. I was just thinking, oh my god, you're cooked. You're so cooked right now, because I am officially locked in. Guys, if there's one thing I hate more than conceding directly from kickoff, is when my opponent scores a goal very early in the game and then start celebrating. It's so annoying. Get that ball to Son will get it to Beckham will lay it off of Van Nistelrooy to score a beautiful goal. I get the goal and I hit him with the talk to the ears celebration. For doing that celebration on me, I had to be toxic back. The game stayed like this till halftime, but I was already getting used to his game and I was noticing the pattern in both his attacking and his defending. One thing about getting to quarterfinals of tournaments, it just kind of takes the pressure off you, because now you're not really worried about going out so early in the tournament. You've actually made it far enough, so even if you lose, it won't be a big deal. Quite impressive that Van Nistelrooy is winning a header over Rudiger. We get this opportunity, but Van Nistelrooy again disappoints me. That miss right there was unforgivable. I took Van Nistelrooy out and brought Haaland in, took out Messi and brought in Nakamura, just because Nakamura has a super sub trait. And then I took out Cannavaro and brought in Maldini because Cannavaro was already tired. Get this opportunity, but his offensive goalkeeper was able to get to the ball before Son. He clears the ball, and I just noticed something, that he has just played all my players onside. Get that ball to Haaland, Haaland will finish it off. What Van Nistelrooy has not been able to do, Haaland does. We hit him with another celebration just to remind him that he hit me with the celebration at the beginning of the match. If you know me well, you know I don't usually celebrate my goals unless it's a very, very beautiful goal or it's the last kick of the game and I had just won the winner. Aside from that, I like being respectful to my opponents, as I would expect the same courtesy from them. But one thing I can actually be is petty, and if you're going to be toxic against me when we play, then you better be sure that you're better than me. Honestly speaking, I don't like gamers who are toxic. Of course, I know it's a competition, but it should be a competition in good spirit. Nakamura swings in the cross, but is able to clear the ball. Luckily, it falls kindly to me. We get the pass to Araujo to Nakamura. Nakamura will play in another cross. Owen with the header, commotion inside the box, and we get another goal from it. We hit him with the extra celebration just to tell him that we can be toxic as well. To be honest, that was a very, very shitty goal, and under normal circumstances I would not celebrate that goal, but this guy has already been toxic to me, so it's only fair game. Great defensive work from me, and we take a 2-goal lead into the second leg. Second leg begins and he's still using the same 4-2-4 formation, except this time he doesn't drag his fullback all the way behind. Obviously now he has to come out and score because he's trailing 2 goals behind. I had double mind about playing Van Nistelrooy, but I thought about it and I do have a 2-goal cushion. I can afford to make a couple of mistakes, and besides, Van Nistelrooy was the person who scored the first goal in the previous match. For this opportunity with Son, I should have gone for a stunning shot, but I went for a regular shot instead because I didn't think I have enough time. Keeper saves it and it goes out for corner. As soon as the ball goes out of play, he pauses the game and then he basically forfeited the match, technically sending me directly into the semi-final, which is something I cannot complain about. Our next opponent was a guy named Jamin, and you already know it's going to be a very tough match because we're at the latter stage of the tournament. Everybody you're playing now basically beat all their opponents to get to the stage that they are. We get into the game and this guy was playing 5 at the back, 5 defenders and 2 defensive midfield. It's obvious that this guy has not come to attack, he has come to defend. Probably get one quick counter attack, score a goal and then just lock the defense behind. I'll give you guys a very simple trick when you play people who play like rats and just basically use 5 at the back all the time. If you face this problem, find someone who can shoot from way outside the box because it's obvious that they will not let you get into their box. I have Son as my left center forward because he has a kicking power of 100 and he has Blitzcaller as well, so I can shock my opponent at any time. As you will see in the following clip, I'm not really looking to get into my opponent's box whenever I get the ball and I'm attacking. I get the ball with my midfielders with high kicking power, I take the shot without even thinking twice about it. This is one of the best ways to play against 5 at the back because a lot of people that use formations like this, they actually defend very conservatively and they would not press you. Also, another thing you should keep in mind is that people who usually use 5 at the back are not very sound defensively. It just means that they've considered a lot of goals that are annoying them in the past, basically making them want to bring more players in to defend instead of playing a more balanced or attacking play style. So when you meet people that play 5 at the back, you don't have to panic, you just have to tweak your play style a little bit to suit what you actually want to do. As you can see, whenever I get the opportunity, I'm going for the shots. I don't have to try to make too many passes to get into his box because when you're playing 5 at the back, somehow one player will just always be there to win the ball for them. Get the ball to Rijkaard, Rijkaard to Messi, Messi to Son, Son will stun him with a beautiful Blitzcaller shot and we're 1-0 up. If you notice something from that attack, he was running back trying to cut the passing lane because he was expecting me to pass with Son. But I surprised him with the Blitzcaller shot because I saw his goalkeeper was way out of position. This is one of the best ways to play against 5 at the back. There are other tactics that you can use definitely, but we'll probably talk about that in some other video next time. Something that used to work for me in the past against this play style is mirroring their formation. If you're playing 5 at the back, you play 5 at the back. But that only works when you know how to play the formation that you're planning to mirror, so it's not always a great idea. He clears the ball in the last minute, whistle goes for full time and we take a 1-0 lead into the second leg. Get into the second leg and he's still playing 5 at the back. You would think since he's 1-0 down, he'll probably switch up his formation to try and at least attack more. But that's not his plan here. We kick off, we tried to go for the kickoff glitch, but we just lost possession. Very deadly place to lose possession because he now gets this opportunity from the mistake I made, but we're able to cover up with our goalkeeper. First kick of the game and he's almost equalized, not the way I plan to start this match at all. Crosses the ball in from the corner and even though it was quite scrappy at the back, we're able to clear that ball and that was such a huge relief. We make another mistake in the midfield with Messi. He plays the ball to Inzaghi who beats Tomiyasu for pace, lays that pass to Kylian Mbappe and Kylian Mbappe will score the leveler for him. Now it was 1-1 and we have not started this game very well at all. The game stayed like this till the halftime whistle. We went into the half 1-1 on aggregate. Not the way I planned for things to go, and now the pressure is on me to score another goal if I'm going to win this match. I actually knew this would be a very tough match because like I said earlier on, it's the semi-final and everybody who you meet in this stage of the competition has beaten their opponents to get there. At this point, I was already adapting to his playstyle. I figured I just need to be more composed. He's not pressing me, so I actually have time on the ball to do exactly what I want. The ball to Bellingham, Bellingham to Son. Son would lay it up for Messi, who would score a simple low-driven shot. We're 2-1 up and we intend to keep it that way. After scoring that goal, it becomes very clear that it is important that I actually stay very defensive until the end of the game. Tomiyasu will win that ball and clear it. So right now what we're doing is no nonsense defending. So whenever we get the ball, we clear it. Now based on how defensively this guy is playing, I already know that if I can get one more goal in this game, with curtains. There's no way he's coming back. You get the ball to Nakamura. Nakamura plays another pass to Hulit. Hulit to Son. Son to Haaland, and Haaland with a beautiful strike to give us a 2-goal cushion. This was everything I wanted, guys. This was everything I wanted. That 2-goal cushion that I can just have and relax, knowing that I can make one mistake and it will not cost me the match. So right now we're not rushing any pass. We're making sure every single pass we play is very accurate in order for us not to lose the ball and take time off the clock. Get a pass to Haaland, who's not being marked. We see his goalkeeper running out, so we'll turn and take a shot. He saves it, but we get a rebound with Hulit, who would bury that at the back of the net. That goal was the nail in the coffin, and he just paused, forfeited the match, and sending us through to the final of this tournament. Guys, I'm really happy with my performance so far. We've played like we wanted it and we've gotten results. Our final opponent is Big X, so we're looking forward to that match. Alright guys, that will be it for this episode. On the next episode, we're going to be reviewing the final match. We'll see if I actually won this tournament or if I crumbled at the very last moment. Also, there would be a giveaway on my next video, so do stick around for that. If you're watching the content up to this point and you're still not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video, do whatever it is you can to help us get more reach, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.
About going back, keeping all the things I left behind. But now I know I can't change the past. Way too young to know the reason why. And it all comes rushing back, rushing back. And it all comes rushing back.